parts to make one like you.
The shameless faces, making noise, empty spaces. Make this your time now, it's not wasted. Nothing is permanent, so change it.
Ya llegó el fin de semana, tiéndase marca italiana. Voy a pisar con la plebada y nunca me llega sana. A veces, pero siempre de Marruecos es el sudamericana. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a venir toda a sacarnos tamolodín. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, va a romper la discoteca, cierra la puerta y se roba el show. Me vuelve loco bailando el dembow. No es de la calle, pero yo no. Siempre yo low. Vamos pa' encima cambiándote el clima. Tú fijas aquí, tú solo encima. Yo sé que tú no tienes disciplina. Si vamos a hacer algo, traje. Vamos a super picante como de Argentina. Cara de modelo, cara de asesina. Divina, tiene 10 cargos encima. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a venir toda la pa' sacarnos tamolodín. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la disco, la. Va a romper la disco, la. Va a romper la disco, la. DJ Snake. Va a romper la discoteca, teca.
bitch like I'm in the yellow Hummer. Got you breathing heavy like you was a runner. Chilling with my crew, we gon' do it till the sun up, yeah. 90s baby, I grew up on driving. A little bit of daylight with the feeling of alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind. Yeah, it's feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah, it's feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah, now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. I'm being real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Come on, baby, I'm all in my zone. The way that I'm rocking, you know that it's on. Last record was truly imperial. We're back in the lab, making new material. Eating rabbits for breakfast, I've been skipping the cereal. Where I made it from, it's like quite the miracle. But I don't take nothing for granted. I would keep y'all dancing for a decade count. Now we planned it. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah, it's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah, now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. All I wanna say, I just wanna do my thing and have myself a nice day. I'm feeling pretty good. I think so, man. All I wanna say, I just wanna do my thing and have myself a nice day. Oh, yeah. Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Now go and turn me loose.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Vujacic. Ratliff is out there with Edwards. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, the guard pair. Schroeder and Thomas. Bogdanovich out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Now here's Schroeder.
Away team foul. Break it. First personal foul. First team foul.
Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
Nice decision-making by Schroeder there with a terrific assist.
And here's Brown outside. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Here's Thomas. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Vujacic. Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Finessing his way inside for the board and the score. How about the effort from Brown?
Schroeder against Stuckey. here's Thomas. Not a lot of room. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Vujacic grabs the miss.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Ratliff. George comes in for Jaylen Brown. Edwards, he's checked in for Sasha Vujacic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Rodney Stuckey. Edwards, good.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Here's Thomas. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Simmons can't get it to go. It's been a quick start for Miami, leading by 5. Edwards' shot is good.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Simmons. Now here's Thomas. Takes the 3. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Shake Milton is checked in for Cameron Thomas. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Edwards. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Brooklyn trails by 9. Schroeder outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 10 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
The Nets working the ball around now. Schroeder, left side. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Miami's ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And Edwards slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Williams comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Shake Milton. Vujacic is checked in for Miami. Stuckey comes in for Jalen Brunson. Now here is Aldridge. No scoring in this one. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight? Just yes, sir.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. From downtown, Vujacic's shot is off. 1 second left. The shot, no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Miami. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Sharp out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Williams at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Thomas. Goes up on the wing. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
To the paint. Stolen by Thomas. And Jordan sends it back. Here's Vujacic. Still scoreless. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Miami shooting their first free throws of this one. And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Miami. Brown comes in for George. And Lillard subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And so Jordan nails both of them. Brooklyn trails by 15. On the wing, Williams. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Thomas. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And here's Miami. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Whitehead's checked in for Brooklyn. Shake Milton comes in for Cameron Thomas. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Miami. Miami leading by 14. And Jordan has it in the corner. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Jordan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You expect that kind of sizzle on passes from Stuckey, putting it right on the money.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So for the Nets, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Whitehead. And Miami with a change here too. Tony Allen's checked in for Jordan. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist from Simmons. Schroeder's got his first points in this one. Schroeder against Stuckey. The rebound by the Nets. Out to the right wing. Here's Schroeder. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Miami. 17 points was their biggest margin. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Schroeder passes to Milton. Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich inside. He's guarded by Stuckey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brent, it's hard to find someone better, isn't it, than Bojan Bogdanovich if you're looking to space the floor.
No doubt about it, one of the better. Spot-up shooters over the last decade that this league has seen, and Bogdanovich has deep range, so that spacing is going to allow other guys to do their work. This is the kind of guy you want in a half-court setting to make a lot of things happen.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp, and Thomas subbed in for Shake Milton. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Thomas against Allen. Pass to Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Brooklyn trails by 16, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A different look for Miami. Edwards, he's checked in for Aldridge. Holiday comes in for Sasha Vujacic. And it's Damian Lillard in for Rodney Stuckey. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Pass to Schroeder. Claxton, a screen on Lillard. Here's Schroeder. Lillard with the rebound. Miami leading by 17. Here's Holiday, and the layup is good.
What strength inside from Holiday. Feels like he can score against anyone in the league with that size.
Here's Simmons, still without a basket. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. Simmons sets a screen for Thomas. There's the triple. Cranes it from beyond the arc. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Brown. He has 7. From the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's Miami with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Theo Ratliff is out there with Brown. Then it's Edwards. Then it's Vujacic. And it's Stuckey in at the 1. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Simmons. Schroeder with a screen on Ratliff. Simmons finds Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Miami leading by 22. Brown with it. 10 points for him. Here's Vujacic. 6 on the shot clock. Stuckey can't get it to go. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And it's Schroeder missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for Miami. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Ratliff. And it's Miami with another.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Stuckey against Schroeder. And the shot is good from Stuckey.
They make it hard on Stuckey inside, but he has the agility to still finish.
Simmons against Ratliff. Thomas kicks it over to Schroeder. And the Nets miss again.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here's Miami now. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Jordan can't get it to go. Here's Thomas. No good off the front iron.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
You have to track Paul George all over the floor, a three-level scorer, and he's going to come at you in multiple ways.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Simmons. Here's Schroeder. And again, it's the Nets missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Oh, good recognition by Aldridge. Such a skilled big. The pass was great.
1:57 left to play here in the third. It's Thomas on the wing. Driving to the basket. And just miss after miss right now.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Shake Milton in for Cameron Thomas. And then for Miami, Edwards, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Theo Ratliff in for Paul George.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Johnson finds Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Miami with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's Edwards on the wing. Nothing on the board, and that one good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Outside, Bogdanovich. The tray. And the Nets miss again. Bogdanovich has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Edwards inside. Claxton's there. Edwards, good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Miami.
Allen kicks to Jordan. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but They seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And so it's Miami sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 30. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Williams. And it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Schroeder against Lillard. And here's Johnson outside. Cans it from downtown.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now a timeout called by Miami. A different look for Miami. Theo Ratliff, he's just checked in for Aldridge. Jaylen Brown comes in for George. And it's Vujacic in for Lillard. Brown outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Brown against Schroeder. Whitehead passes to Johnson. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. 5 on the clock. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
It's what makes Johnson so difficult to guard. He's got that quick trigger.
Johnson's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Pass to Vujacic. Here's Ratliff. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Schroeder outside. Sharp with a screen on Brown. Here's Schroeder. Again, the Nets for 2.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
And it's Brown missing. Schroeder against Stuckey. The 15-footer. And it's Schroeder missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And here's Brown outside. It's good from long range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Johnson sets the screen for Schroeder. And it's Miami with the rebound. Edwards got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brown. And it's Miami with another.
And not the easiest shot on the floor. And Brown sticking with that one, showing his confidence.
Brown against Schroeder.
2 minutes to play. 4th quarter.
And he lays it straight in.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Edwards. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Johnson can't hit. Here's Miami now. Here's Brown. Oh!
Yeah. A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
And here's Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. Ratliff pulls it in. Ratliff's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Stuckey. The shot from the low post is good. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only coming from the visitors' bench.
Here's Schroeder. And it's Miami with the rebound. There's 57 seconds left. To play in the final quarter. And Rodney Stuckey the bucket on the assist from Ratliff. Pass to Schroeder. Makes it off the glass.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. There's Whitehead, covered by Vujacic. He takes it in, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
It's Schroeder with the drop. Can't cash in from close range. And Miami has possession. Ratliff kicks to Vujacic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Schroeder against Brown. Schroeder outside. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.